Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2024 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport SE with technology 4Motion turbo. This particular one is silver mist metallic on the exterior with Titan black leatherette on the interior. It features keyless entry on all four doors. A nice sharp line that goes out of the headlights, over the wheel arches, under the door handles, into the wheel arch, and into the tail lights. LED headlights, LED turn signals and reverse lights, an LED light bar just under the hood right here. And then an illuminated front logo, front and rear. There's the first one right there. Flat silver finish down at the bottom of the chin right here. Air intakes that are black on both sides here, different from the full-size Atlas where they're flat silver. Let's take a look at the side profile over here. Black wheel package is included on this one. You see that wheel arch right there, and it goes into the cross ports flare, and then under the door handles into the tail lights. Silver roof rails, silver window sills. You also have faux exhaust tips on the back here, just beneath the bumper, trimmed out in chrome. And then you also have a 5,000-pound tow hitch with a 7-pin adapter included right there. It says SE off to the left, 4Motion off to the right to let you know it's all-wheel drive. And then here's that extended LED light bar for the tail light that goes across all the way over to the other side. The illuminated rear logo as well. If I zoom in on that a little bit there, you'll be able to see that that's actually lit up red. And then you also have the Atlas nameplate at the base of the logo. Sharp looking car. Let's take a look at the inside. As we open this guy up right here, brushed aluminum finish right here. It's a smoked brushed aluminum finish kind of look right here. And then you also have the leatherette trim right here. Leatherette down below that's perforated, separated by a contrast stitch right here. And then there's a contrast stitch on the arm pad as well. Bottle and cup storage in the door here. You have your trunk release right here. You just lift up on that guy right there and it's going to open that rear hatch. And then you just lift up and hold, and that will actually close that hatch as well. Stainless steel scuff plate down here. You also have power lumbar right here, forward, back, up, and down, and it's handled with this guy right here, and then seat back adjust here. There's a carbon fiber pattern on the bolster right here, the leatherette bolster. It goes up behind the shoulders here as well, separated by a contrast stitch, diamond stitch leatherette seats there that are heated and ventilated. And then you also have a double contrast stitch right here on the arm pad. And guys, the heat index is supposed to hit 109 today, so I got the AC running full blast. I'll turn on that fan when I get inside. There's your diamond stitched outboard seats right there, and then the flat leatherette seat in the middle with the fold down armrest, adjustable headrests on all three seats. As we go ahead and climb in here, I'll turn down the fan speed there. So as we climb in here and take a look, you have this digital cluster right here. Multiple screens for you right here. So you just hit the view button right there, and that changes what's displayed in those. It changes it to squares there with the adaptive cruise control animation there. You also have this one here with the speedometer, and then this one here that has driver information. The one that has driver information, it has date and time. You can actually hit arrow down and change what's displayed there. There's speedometer, there's driving data, there's blank, and then back to date and time. So you do have a little bit of customization that you can do with that one. Although the higher trim gets the navigation and all that good stuff, you got way more customization with that one. Automatic headlights over here on the left side. You do also have poor weather lights. Your modes right here for automatic or just regular. There's parking lights, there's off, and then there's auto. Max defrost down below that right there. You can see that there. And then rear defrost right there. Your windows are all one touch up, one touch down, and your mirrors are power mirrors right there. Not power folding, just power mirrors. That metallic finish continues from the door panel over here. It goes across the dash behind that 12-inch monster screen right there, over to the other side here, and into the door panel. You do get double stacked vents here as well, so you can kind of tailor your air conditioning how you want there. And then you have, of course, this one up here that shoots up onto the side window here. Up here, the storage bin is gone. You now get a speaker up here. The steering wheel is a flat bottom leather wrap steering wheel with buttons on it. It doesn't have the capacitive touch setup. You have volume control over here on the left. You have song skip and preset skip on the right. Your heated steering wheel icon is up here. Heated steering wheel is now standard on every trim, and it's multi-phase, so I can turn it on right there. That's on high. Then touch it again, it's medium. Then touch it again, it's low. And then touch it again, it's off. Just like, whoops, I hit it one too many times there. There we go. Over here on this side, there's a button on the tip of the turn signal stalk. It brings up lane assist. I can hit OK to select that. I also have adaptive cruise control over here. I push that button to turn that on. Now the adaptive cruise control is on. I can hit the down arrow and select cruise control, or I can go back and toggle up and do adaptive cruise control. I'm going to leave it on adaptive, and then I can arrow down. There's my side assist, rear traffic alert, front assist, and then I can close out of that as well. The steering wheel is adjustable, so I can pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, set it where I need it, and then lock it back. I have paddle shifters on the steering wheel as well. And then over here on the wipers, I have rain sensing wipers, and then you also have your rear wiper here too. So I can control that from here. On the screen here, infotainment screen comes split in 3 parts right there. You may see that screen, or you may see this one as your home screen there. This one has your menu options, and you have a little bit of gesture control here. So you see the 3 cubes down here. The first one's highlighted, so you can swipe to the left, swipe to the left again, and now that last one is, so you've reached the end there, so you swipe back the other way. Whoops. And now it's not doing it. I'll just swipe it myself. Okay, so but that gesture control is there. You can also swipe down and swipe up, and it's being a little finicky, but I'm doing it with one hand filming, so that might be part of the problem. Now you do also have, if I hit the home button here, that brings me back to here, this auto start stop shut off button right there, so the car will stay running when you come to a red light or a stop sign, rather than shutting off when you come to a stop sign or a red light when the computer determines that the engine is not needed. You do also see here it says navigation on the screen. This car does not come with navigation. That's a software default. So I can touch and hold this tile here. The trash can will come up. I can delete that tile and replace it with one of these here. But I'm going to save that for the first owner of the car. I can also change from bright to dark. So there's dark, but I'm going to leave it on bright. Again, leave that for the first customer that owns the car. So the other thing that I can do here is I can swipe inside of this here. There's my tire pressures. There's my oil levels. All of a sudden I have the hiccups, guys. You do also have this little sill down here where you can actually adjust your temperature. You have a red line and a blue line there, if you can see that there. I think the glare is showing up a little bit more on there. And you have volume control right here, and then over here red and blue again. So I can go from red to blue to adjust my temperature. Red to blue goes lower. Blue to red goes warmer. I'm going to leave it on red to blue. My volume control is right here in the center. I don't want to turn it up so you can hear the radio because I'll get a copyright strike, but swiping from plus to minus quickly mutes the radio. You do also have the volume control button over here. Down below here, you have a climate button here, you have assist, parking menu, and mode right there. So, climate button brings up the climate control here. That brings up this screen right here. I can adjust my fan speed right here. I can hit max AC, and I can adjust my vents right there. I can also turn on and off my heated and ventilated seats. I have ventilated seats for both driver and passenger up front. It starts on high, then medium, then low, then off, just like the heated steering wheel. Same for the heated seat, but I'm not going to mess with that. It's 10:50 in the morning. It's already 90 degrees. It already feels like it's over 100. Air care is my air filtration system. By touching that little oval there, that's going to start the scrubbing. It's a filtration system that scrubs the air before it circulates it in the cabin. The blue line shows you the progress of that, or the status. If you roll down the window or open the sunroof, it will pause air care. But once you close up the windows or sunroof, it'll resume. You do also have classic climate here, which I just showed you. And then you also have smart climate. These tiles are quick tiles to get the things like defrost is clear view, warm feet, warm hands, and fresh air. Those are all great out right now because they're not available to you, because one, you're running air care, so you don't get the fresh air. Warm hands is a summertime thing or a wintertime thing. Same with warm feet. Quick cooling and cool feet are the ones that you can do there. And you can also speak to the car. Hello, Volkswagen. My feet are hot. Pretty cool. So I'm going to go back to this because I don't really want that on though. I'm just going to do classic climate and go back to my fan speed here and then leave it there. And I can X out of that, and I can hit the home button to go back to this menu here, and then there's more items here. Now this trim does not come with ambient lighting. It does come with the illuminated logo front and rear, but it doesn't do ambient lighting. So you'll have just regular LED lighting, and that's it. Down here, wireless charger on the left. 2 USB-Cs on the right that are backlit so you can actually see them when we're trying to plug them in. You just lay your phone on its back right there, unless you have a pop socket or maybe an OtterBox on there. It should charge right there, and that can close. That door can close and conceal your phone right there. You do also get gloss black finish on everything here, so this is going to show fingerprints fairly easy. But you got 2 cup holders here. One cup holder is a little taller than the other one, so your lids aren't fighting for supremacy on the way home from the drive-through. Then you do also have storage here, and also storage underneath down below here. This does have a little nub shifter now. It's a shift by wire setup, so that gives you this ability to have this free space down below. The shifter handles reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. Park is a button, and start stop is a button up ahead of that. Now you put your foot on the brake, and you can push up to put it in reverse. It chimes like an Audi. There's your little reverse icon there. There's your rear view camera there. I do have trajectory steering, so I turn that wheel left. If I turn that wheel right, the yellow line moves accordingly. The red line signifies where my bumper is, and also where the hatch is going to open to, and then the green line signifies straight back. And just by pushing park, that puts it back in park there. Now I will tell you this too, if you accidentally hit the start stop button and not the park button first, that's okay. It still automatically puts it in park. It's smart enough to know we're not going anywhere. It puts it in park for you. Parking brake right there is an electronic brake right there. To take that off, I just put my foot on the brake and push down on the silver tip of it to release. At a lift up, that puts it on for me. All right, so inside the armrest here, storage in here as well. You do have a USB-C connection right here. This one is also backlit, I believe. Can't really tell during the day, but I think that one is. Here's a look at the passenger seat here. Heated and ventilated here. This seat is 100% manual. There's the loop to slide it forward and back. You just grab up on that thing right there. Here are your handles on the side. This one adjusts your seat back pitch. This one you raise or lower in a pumping fashion to raise or lower your seat. There's your bottom cup storage in that door. And then over here, there is your glove box manuals right there. These are seatbelt clip protectors here, and then underneath that in the Ziploc bag is your tire warranties there. Up above, vanity mirror. I'm sorry, not a vanity mirror. A HomeLink auto dimming rear view mirror here with a digital compass off to the right, and then you do also have 3-door garage door memory there and a Bluetooth button there. So if you want to use the HomeLink app to do home automation stuff, you can program this into it. Vanity mirror on each side with an LED light above. Both sides. Black headliner for the car. Cross Sports come with a black headliner. There's actually a power sunshade right there, hiding a gorgeous panoramic sunroof. So there's 2 sliders here. The far right slider, touch at the front, swipe back. That opens the sunshade. Sunshade goes all the way back to there, revealing this giant panoramic sunroof. It is so hot today, I am not going to open the sunroof, but this slider does it. Touch at the front, swipe back. This pane of glass will stack on top of that one, and a pop-up windscreen comes up there so you don't get bugs or other intrusions into the car when you're driving with the sunroof open. And I'm going to go ahead and close that sunshade too. So that closes all the way. It's whisper quiet. Let's take a look at the back seats. This one comes in at $47,186. Extras on this one include $1,200 for power tilting and sliding sunroof, panoramic sunroof, $595 for the black wheel package. Those are 20-inch black wheels. $405 for the auto dimming HomeLink mirror. $296 for monster mats and a heavy-duty trunk liner with cargo blocks for the trunk area, and then $275 for a 3rd year prepaid maintenance on this car. $1425 for destination brings you to $47,186. Just open the back door here. Here's a look inside of that. More of that brushed aluminum, or that brushed smoked aluminum look right here. There is a sunshade right here built in that goes up just like that to protect the sun from getting on your babies. The SE Tech is the first trim where you get that. It doesn't have to be your babies, it could be your rear passengers. You do also have a contrast stitch right here separating regular leatherette from perforated, And then you have a regular leatherette down here with a contrast stitch on the arm pad. 3 more bottle and cup storage areas right here. Here's a look at the seats here. It's a bench setup. The 2 outboard seats are diamond stitched. The one in the middle is going to be flat. Fold down armrest right there, squishy yet firm. Cups right there in that. There's a cup holder right inside of that, I should say. And you have manually adjusted headrests on all 3 seats. These seats will fold flat. You just use this lever right here to fold them flat. And they also recline. I'll go ahead and climb in here. Here's a look at my legroom. I'm wearing walrus socks today. Very cool. Okay, so pockets on both sides here. There's vents for your rear passengers here. And you do get storage down here too, a little storage cubby. Down below that, 2 USB-Cs that are also backlit, and then a 3-prong plug-in right there. I have lots of leg room here. I was just sitting in that seat up front. I can actually recline this seat as well. And then I also have, there's a look at that giant sunshade there. I'll go ahead and open that back up so you can see the sunroof. And then I'm going to shut this door. Listen to the sound this door makes. Solid sounding door there. There's a look at your instrument cluster, infotainment screen right there in the middle. And here's that giant panoramic sunroof. Car seat hookups are right there and also over here on this side. Now, unlike the Atlas, you do not get room for 3 car seats in here. They might have actually been able to get away with that, but they made that move, and I agree with it. Not a lot of people are, that have children in car seats are looking at the Cross Sport, but it might be a valuable add at some point, as this car is really popular. So there's a look up front again. Let's take a look at the rear hatch. There's a look at those 20-inch black wheels. This is an easy open hatch as well. Now, it doesn't work. That feature is disabled when the car is running, but it does have the easy kick open hatch. True 5-seater there. There's a look at your panoramic sunroof right there. Those seats are not reclined, but they do recline, and they're still reinforcing plates in the back of all of these seats. The reason for that is when you're carrying cargo back here in the event of a crash, everything wants to travel forward. The steel plates will stop items from going forward and injuring people in those seats. You get carpet squares here to cover the seats when they're folded down and cover the gap between the floor back here and the back of the seats. You do also get this monster mat kit right there. It says Atlas right there. And you also have the cargo blocks here and a USB adapter to take your USB-C back to a regular USB-B if you still have that cable. And then the cargo containment system or cargo protection system is this carpeted piece here that covers the floor. If I lift the floor up here, spare tire cover down right here, that just comes out, and then the spare tires underneath. Jack apparatus is off to the side. Luggage net hooks are at 4 corners there and up there. Recessed trunk light on either side. You also have a little rail here for a privacy cover if you decide you want to add one of those. It's a valuable add, in my opinion. And then you also have a bag hook on either side. 12-volt charger port right there, so you have that as well. And there's your button to close the hatch. It is an adjustable height hatch too, so you can adjust where that opens and closes at. If you're a shorter stature or you have young ones that enjoy closing the hatch, that want to do it feel independent, you can actually adjust that for them. Or if you have even a low ceiling. This car will come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. It's 4 years, 50,000 miles, and include 3 years of included maintenance on this particular model. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's, I'm going to give you an additional 3 years of free maintenance for a total of 6. That's a local deal only, though. You'll have to come to my dealership to redeem those extra 3. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's, I'm going to give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. You can fly in and drive out. So if you're interested in this car or another one like it, give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great day.